We're looking at this sheet, nested VLOOKUP in our file, lookup and reference functions. We have we're talking about a nested VLOOKUP, which means that we will be using a VLOOKUP in its nesting form. In other words, what we are trying to say that we will be using a VLOOKUP inside of a VLOOKUP. So which means we'll be combining two VLOOKUPs here. And I've got a very beautiful example out here. Let's take a look at this. So in column A, we got some employees. How many of those? They got employee IDs. We got over 100 employees. They're working for different hours. They have a different pay rate. And we're calculating the gross pay here, multiplying by 80. They got few dependents and different dependents for different person. And you got maximum of one dependent, maximum of 7 dependent, minimum of 1 dependent. So somebody may have 7 dependents here as well. And they are in different states here. And we want to calculate the regional tax rate. And we are given a table and which is calculating, which is showing us the sales commission rate as per dependent. So let me zoom in a bit so you can see it clearly. It is. So which means that if you have, if you are in, let me pull it over here. If you are in Arunachal Pradesh, which means if you are in East, you have 3 dependents, you should be getting 5%. If you are in East with 2 dependents, you should be getting 4%. If you are in North with one dependent, you get 1% commission. Depending on how many dependents you have and which part of the region, country you are located in. Now the problem here is we don't have regions. I have states. So we will be using a VLOOKUP function to convert these states into regions. And over here on the right side, I've had a table which is converting states into regions, which will tell me which state belongs to which region. So first we need the regions here. And we will be using a VLOOKUP function. And since I'm not going to use so many columns, so I'm going to hide them so we can see this data clearly. And here we go, hide. And here it is. And over here, we have in U and V. So I will be using a VLOOKUP function to convert these states into regions first. So I'll be using a VLOOKUP function, VLOOKUP. This state, where do you want to find? I want to look up in here, comma, 2. Second column has my answer. And I need an exact match. So I'll use 0 for an exact match. And I press enter, and we get an answer East. Arunachal Pradesh is in East. And so is other regions. And I can see this is right. And we are using an exact match here. 0 means exact. So it's just a simple VLOOKUP, which is converting these states into regions. And let's see, we're not losing out on anything. Everything is fine. And I sampled a couple of those, and it looks fine to me. A lot of East regions out there. So now what we want to do is we want to convert these regions into commission. And over here, we want to convert these into commission rates, and here we go. So we will be using a VLOOKUP inside of a VLOOKUP. So the first part of the VLOOKUP is I'll be using a VLOOKUP before this VLOOKUP because this East will become my lookup value. This East is my lookup value. So I don't need to go anywhere. So I'll simply use a VLOOKUP equal VLOOKUP. Now lookup value is what? This East. And I'm getting East by using this. If I press F9, I get East value, which means that I need a VLOOKUP function just for this. So I use a VLOOKUP here, equal VLOOKUP. Lookup value is this VLOOKUP. I want this VLOOKUP to be my lookup value, comma, table array. Where is the table array? And this is the table array. Here it is. This is a table array. And I want to make it absolute. And I press F4 to absolute it, to lock it. And why do I want to lock it? Because if I copy this down, these references should not change. I want these references to be stayed where they are. So I'm locking it, comma, column index number. Now, which column has my answer? So if an east has 3 dependents, depending upon how many dependents you have. So if it east has 3 dependents, so I'll be using dependents as over here, column index number. So how many dependents you have will be depend on which column. So which column you have, my answer is which column my answer is my column index number depends directly on how many dependents you have, because this is how many dependents you have. So my column index number would depend on that. So my column index number over here is 3. Now, we all know that. So the table array, the column index number starts from your table array. So my table array starts from column J to column R. So J will become 1, 1 will become 2, 2 will become 3, 3 will become 4. So I need to go 1 column ahead in order to get the right dependence, because this table is starting from 1 and I have 1 less dependent. So I need to do +1 in order to move it forward. Now, this is column index number, fourth. Fourth is the column index number. Why? Because 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not my dependence. My dependence is giving me 3, is giving me 1 column less in this. So I am adding 1 number here, adding 1 in order to get 4 here. So I can get into the right column. And I want this to be exact. So I put in 0. Want them to do an exact match. This is not going to be an approximate match. This is an exact match. And I'm going to close this parentheses and press enter. Here we go. I get 5%. So East 3, 5%. And I copy this down. We get an answer here. Jammu Kashmir 1, North 1, 1%. Here we go. East 6, East 6 is 3%. And we see it here. North 5, North 5 is 5%. And don't confuse, a lot of people confuse this with number of dependent. This is not number of dependent. This is my column index number. So if I use let me expose this formula for you first, and let me explain this. So this part is giving me east. This is giving me east. So which will become my ultimately the lookup value. And where I'm looking here in this table. This is J2R2. Now E13 is my column index number +1. This argument is column index number. Column index number means which column has my answer. So if I start here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you can see I have column numbers here or independents of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But over here I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So use these dependents in order to select the column index number. So my dependent is giving me 3. So if I select only 3, E13, which will take me to column number 2, which will take me here, which will take me here. So 2 will take me here. So I have added 1 to make sure I go to the forwarder next column. So that is the reason I have added 1. And 0 is an exact match. So that is the reason. So here is the function for you. I've exposed this function. So we are using a VLOOKUP inside of a VLOOKUP. And this part is clear. We know that we are getting dependents. Now I can also put in 4 here. So because my answer should be 4. If I go here, if I don't put here, and which column has my answer? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth column has my answer. And I need an exact match. I can do it. Now I cannot copy this down. I cannot copy this down because it will automatically use 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Here it is, 4. It will automatically give me for 4. But here I need 7 dependents. Here my column index number will not be 4. Here my column index number will be 1, 2, 3. So it will be 3. I see that dependents column E2 is giving me 3. So I select E2, which will give me 3, and I add one more, comma, exact. And here you go. And we get an answer here. Pretty much self-explanatory, a little tricky one out there, but I think it's pretty easy stuff out there in order to calculate uh, the VLOOKUP inside of a VLOOKUP. Once you know the logic is clear, it's pretty logical. Logic is clear, and we can know that. And you can test the results by looking at some of these examples, and you can see what is happening. If I say here, okay, Haryana, Haryana, here is 1%. Now, what else do we have? Kerala, 2%. So, a lot of different variations. How do we use a VLOOKUP? How do we nest a function? Now, Excel doesn't mind using a function in order to get a value. You just need to put a value there. You can refer to a different cell. You can manually put the value. You can use a formula that calculates the value for you. So you can use either one of it.